Hey, what's up guys, it's KPM and welcome back to the Mario Super Slugger Season 3. Last time we had the Wario Muscles versus the Mario Fireballs, and the Wario Muscles got the win. And today's matchup we have the Luigi Knights versus the WALUIGI Spitballs, alright? So let's get into it. Alright guys, we are back with Mario Super Slugger Season 3. Today's matchup we have the Luigi Knights versus the WALUIGI Spitballs. This should actually hopefully be a pretty good matchup. We got two pretty good teams here today. The Luigi Knights are 2-1, the Spitballs are 1-2. So we're going to see what happens today. We're going to make it nighttime because we're taking it to Luigi's mansion. And if I could just get on the damn stadium. Alright, so let's hop into it. We have the Luigi Knights and the Spitballs. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we got the teams right here. First up we have the Luigi Knights. They have Luigi, Green Toad, Baby Luigi, Green Shy Guy, Light Blue Yoshi, Blooper, and 3 Luigi helpers. And they're up against the Spitballs. They have Waluigi, Boo, Blue Bones, Green Magic Koopa, Blue Critter, Red Paratroopa, and 3 Waluigi helpers. And guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, let's get into it. The Luigi Knights versus the WALUIGI Spitballs. Looking forward to this matchup. It should hopefully be a good one. Let me know who you guys are rooting for. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so here we go. Spitballs are on batting first, and the first batter up is Paratroopa. Let's see what happens today. We're starting off with an out. Luigi Knights versus the WALUIGI Spitballs. Really hoping for a good matchup here. Luigi Knights have had a pretty good start to the season. They're 2-1. Spitballs not as good. They only have 1 win so far, 2 losses. But they're looking to get that second one today. That hit's gonna drop. Helper will get the second. Alright, next up is Waluigi himself, and he has an item. We're at Luigi's mansion, so it's a really big stadium. So we're gonna see how that affects these teams. Waluigi on batting up next. It's a high slap hit. That should... never mind, it's gonna be an out. Hit that a bit too high. I don't know how that happened, but it's the second out. We have a Waluigi helper up next. That power item might be, unless he throws it to, okay, no, it's gonna be the third out. Sometimes the CPU makes a mistake and they don't throw it to the base, but the Spitballs go scoreless in the first. Here come the Knights, first inning. Let's do it. Well, bottom of the first, Knights on batting. First up is Green Toad. Let's get into it. There's a charge hit for him. It's gonna go straight to the helper. Okay, quick first out there. Next up is a Luigi helper, and he has an item. Let's do it. Luigi's mansion. A lot of things can happen on this stadium. We're probably not going to see too many home runs. That's going to be the second out. So both teams are going to have to try their best to get hits to drop through the middle or the sides. It doesn't really matter where. But Luigi Knights starting off with 2 quick outs, and that's going to be the third one. Both of these teams got some pretty good fielding, so they're gonna have to try their best to get hits to drop. Both teams go scoreless in the first. We're heading into the second. Let's do it. Still 0-0 for both teams. Top of the second, we're starting off with a Waluigi helper. Let's get into it. So Luigi throwing a ball there. Here we go. There's the pitch. Swing. That's gonna be a strike. Here we go again. And there's the hit through the middle. Light Blue Yoshi's gonna grab it with his tongue, and it's the first out. Nice tongue grab there from Light Blue Yoshi to get the first out. Next up is Blue Bones, charged up. It's a charged hit, but like I said, Luigi's mansion is a big stadium. For a second, I'm like, is that gonna drop? And they're running kind of slow, but they're able to get there in time for the second out. Next up is Blue Critter. There's a charged hit, and that's gonna drop for him. He'll get to first. Next up is Green Magic Koopa. So they have 1 person on base, but they have 2 outs. So they're going to have to be careful here. If they want to try and get some runs, Green Magic Koopa up next. Decent batter. There's the hit. That's going to drop, and he's going to get to first. Alright, so it's an RBI. The next batter up is Boo. They have 2 outs, so they have to be careful with this batting. Let's see what happens here. They're going to try and bring Blue Critter to third base. There's the hit, and he's going to get to third. They have bases loaded. Now we're going to see if this will all go to waste. Paratroopa's not the greatest batter. He's going to have to get a hit to drop here to bring Critter home. Maybe even do some more. Or the Knights are going to get that third out. And it looks like they're going to get the third out. That's unfortunate for the Spitballs. They had bases loaded, but they did have 2 outs. So I know you only needed 1 more. They go scoreless in the second. And then now the Knights are now back on batting. Starting off with a Luigi helper. It's a high hit off to the left. Maybe the POW item. It's probably going to be late. Oh my goodness, what a POW. Timed it perfectly. A Luigi helper gets to second base. Next up is Green Shy Guy. For a second, I thought he was charging up a star hit. No, he is, I think. He does a star hit. Critter grabs it. That Luigi helper is going to get to third, though. They also did get an out. The ball didn't knock him back. He was able to grab it. Just slid back really far. There's a hit. And with that hit, the Luigi Knights are going to get their first run of the game. 1-0. So nice job. Good start to the inning for the Knights. It was a good first play with that POW item that Luigi helper was able to get to second on the first possession. Now they have a lead. Baby Luigi with the hit. Nice grab by Paratroopa. Crazy fielding there. But okay, that's going to be the end of the inning. But the Luigi Knights do get a run. It's now 1-0 for them. We're heading into the third. Spitballs back on batting, starting off with a Waluigi helper. Last inning they came close to scoring, but they had 2 quick outs, and there was only 1 more that ended the inning. Just before they were trying to get a run too. They had bases loaded. We'll see if they can possibly change it up here and get a run. Their first run, they're still scoreless. Waluigi is up next. I still don't understand why Waluigi is always charging up. He's lucky. That's a foul. 2 strikes. There's the hit. Crazy catch from Shy Guy. That was some insane range there from Shy Guy to get the diving catch and a double play at that. The Spitballs now have 2 outs once again with no one on base. It's a Spitballs helper up next. Let's see if they can possibly get some hits to drop, or if the Knights can get out of this inning, make them go scoreless for the 3rd time in a row. He's gonna get to first. Okay, another Waluigi helper up next, followed by Blue Bones. They have 2 outs, only 1 person at first base. We'll see what happens here. Knights looking to end the inning, and they're gonna do it. Both teams with some nasty fielding. I actually made the fielding pretty good for this game. Both teams got some really good fielders. The Spitballs go scoreless once again. We're heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Starting off with Light Blue Yoshi, his first batting possession. Let's get into it. Luigi Knights with a 1-0 lead. It's still early in the game though, only the bottom of the 3rd. Let's keep it going. Let's see what happens. There's a hit for Light Blue Yoshi. That's going to drop, surprisingly. He gets to first. Paratroopa missing the grab there. Next up is Blooper. Let's get into it. Another star pitch for Waluigi. Will Blooper go for the hit? No, he's going to let that go for a strike. Maybe not a bad idea. Here you go again. He's charged up. Here's a hit. It's not a great one. It's going to be the first out. Okay, first out there. Next up is Green Toad, who's a decent batter. Waluigi once again. Him and Wario love to use their star pitches. It's crazy. Green Toad's going to get the hit though. He'll get to first. Waluigi is tired. Will he switch? Not yet. So Light Blue Yoshi is at second base. They have a Luigi helper on batting. Another star pitch. At least the CPU is able to hit it. Oh, that diving catch. That was a crazy diving catch. I was not really sure if he was going to go for that or not, but he did. Got the out, and it was a double play, and the Knights go scoreless once again. They still have the lead though. We're heading into the 4th inning. Let's do it. Spitballs looking for their first run, maybe even the lead if they can get more than one. Starting off with Blue Bones, who's a good batter. Let's get into it. Here we go. There's a slap hit as usual for the Drive Ones. He's gonna get to first. Okay, Blue Critter up next. Let's see if he'll be able to help out the team. One of their best batters. Let's get into it. Let's see what he does here. Spitball still down 0-1. There's still a good amount of time left in this game. That's going to be too high of a hit with not enough distance for the first out. Okay, Green Magic Koopa is up next with an item. Spitball's kind of struggling. But, oh, they're lucky that Light Blue Yoshi. Oh, but that POW item's going to mess them up. Could have been worse. It could have been a double play, but they still have 2 outs now. Only 1 person on base. Boo with a high hit, and that's going to be at the 3rd out. So the Spitballs continue to struggle. They have not scored all game yet. We're heading into the bottom of the 4th. The Knights looking to extend the lead. Starting with Luigi. Waluigi's going to get out of here. Switching to Boo on pitching now. Let's get into it. So Luigi is up first on batting, trying to extend their lead. They only have 1 run. They got the lead, but it's not a lot, so they probably want to extend that, and they're going to try to. That's a good start. Luigi getting to first there. Next up is a Luigi helper, and he has an item. Let's get into it. There's the hit. Oh, Paratroopa didn't go for it. What is Luigi doing? Don't know what happened there, but Luigi is out. So they still only have 1 person on base. Green Shy Guy with the hit. It's not a great one, and that is going to be a double play. So both teams continue to struggle. It's just that the Luigi Knights were able to score in that second inning, so they have the lead. Let's keep it going. Fifth inning, Spitball still hunting for that first run. Low scoring game, not the most competitive, but someone does have a lead. We'll see if the Knights were able to keep it. That's going to be a bad start to the inning. Okay, Waluigi Spitball Helper up next. Getting hit with an out there. They need to have better hits. Not getting a lot of hits. I mean, they're getting a decent amount of hits to drop, but no way. Oh my, is that gonna stay in? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's no, I actually thought that was in. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You're actually serious? That didn't, yo, the stadium was kind of dark. I couldn't tell where the ball was. I think the grass was in the way. I thought that was gone. That's actually so crazy. I'm gonna look back at it when I edit this video, but I thought that was still in for a run. That is crazy, and it's unfortunate that they got hit with an out right after Waluigi gets to first. Spitball fans probably fuming right now. It does not get closer than that. All right, there's a helper up next, and unfortunately for them, it's another scoreless inning. It was really looking like they're about to get their first run of the game, but first 5 innings still scoreless. Wow, that is crazy. Well, Luigi Knights back on batting, still only with 1 run. Can they change that? Not yet. It's been a mid-off. The Knights are just lucky that they were able to score in that second inning. Baby Luigi, nice hit for him. He's gonna get to first. Okay, Light Blue Yoshi up next. Not the best batter. Spitball's looking to get a double play here. Never mind, Light Blue Yoshi with a good hit. He'll get to first. Let me shut up then. Alright, well, Blooper's up next. He's also not the best batter. We'll see what happens. Here we go. 2 people on base, only 1 out. Blooper with the hit. That should be an out, unfortunate. Good attempt there from Blooper, but it wasn't enough. Now Green Toad is up next. They have 2 outs. Can they keep the inning going? They will. Baby Luigi's gonna get to third. They have bases loaded. Let's see if it all goes to waste. They have a Luigi helper up next. Here we go, guys. There's the hit, and it's gonna drop. Baby Luigi. Oh, Green Toad though. Green Toad. Should have thrown it to second. Spitballs fumbled there. They could have got the third out. The Knights get another run. It is 2-0. They still have bases loaded. Luigi's up next. If they keep this inning going, it's going to be pretty bad for the Spitballs. Let's see what Luigi does here. He has an item too. Charge hit. This should be an out, and it is not too bad for the Spitballs, but the deficit got a bit larger, only by 1. They're down by 2, but there's only 2 innings left. Can they bring it back? Let's keep it going. We're going to see. Starting off with Waluigi helper. Let's get into it. It's a high hit. Look, does it have distance for a home? No, I don't think so. Wow. It doesn't even bounce off the wall or anything. It's just an out. Alright, well, next up is Blue Bones. They're going for home run. Damn. Green Toad just absolutely shut that down. Now they have 2 quick outs once again. Blue Critter with the hit, and unfortunately for the Spitballs, they're gonna have 1 more chance, 1 more inning to bring it back. They went scoreless this whole game, and they're down by 2. Damn, that is tough. Luigi Knights with 2 runs. All they gotta do, keep this lead, make them go scoreless, or allow at most 1 run, and they will get the win. They won't have to bat in the 7th. We're gonna see though. Spitballs have to make sure that the Knights go scoreless this inning. Good start, because they got him. They got the first out. Shy Guy's gonna get to first though. Okay, Luigi helper up next. Only 1 out. Let's see what happens. Here we go. It's not a huge deficit. Not gonna be a double play. 2 outs though. Nice diving catch there from Critter to get the 2nd out. Just need 1 more, and then we will be in the 7th inning. Baby Luigi, I mean, he's been having a decent game. We'll see what happens here. Gonna let that go for a strike. Spitballs need this. I mean, yeah, Spitballs need this 3rd out. Here we go. There's the hit. Gonna go to Paratroopa, and it's the 3rd out. And here we go, guys. The Spitballs have not scored all game. We're heading into the 7th inning. They're down by 2. If there's any time to score, it has to be now, or else they're gonna lose the game. Spitballs, their final inning of the game, starting off with green Magikoopa. They're looking to either tie or take the lead. That's a good start. You might be able to get to second here. No, only first. Good start for green Magikoopa. Let's see if they can keep it going. Boo is up next. There's the hit. Good start to the inning. Hold on. You know what's so crazy? Like, the craziest thing about this is that a home run would literally give them the lead. Don't think that Paratroopa's capable of getting a home run here, but it's what would happen. Let's go. No outs. 2 people on base. It's a good start to the inning. How will they come out of it? Paratroopa, I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Luigi, stop. Okay. Really edging right now. Charged up. Another strike. Yeah, you gotta swing unless it's a ball. Charged up. There's the hit. That might be an out, and it is. Okay, now Spitballs are kind of in an awkward spot because the double play ends the game. That's the one thing you want to avoid. You might want to get to Waluigi here as he's a good slap hitter. Let's see what happens. Avoid a double play at all costs. You know the Knights are gonna go for it. Here we go. And they got some good fielders too. I'm gonna say do not swing at that. Here we go. Luigi, please. Alright guys. Here we go. The pitch. 2 strikes, 1 out. Here we go. And there's the hit. It's gonna get through. Bases loaded. This is huge, guys. Waluigi's up next, and he's a really good slap hitter. If he can get their first run of the game, maybe even bring Boo home as well, they will tie it up. Let's see what happens. They only have 1 out. Slap hit. It drop. Magikoopa's gonna sell this whole game. Oh my gosh. So lucky. Go home. Why would you do that, you idiot? You didn't even get a run. Now you're at risk. 1 out will end it. Bases loaded. Imagine a home run. Probably not gonna go for it. I mean, they could. Anyone, I mean, they're capable. That's a smart star pitch. That might end the game, you know? Wow. It wasn't even the star pitch is doing. It was a decent hit. It just went straight to Green Toad. The Spitballs low-key sold that inning. It was going well. They had bases low. Yo, Green Magikoopa didn't come home for some reason. Why did he not come home? I'm so confused. Wow, that was definitely, like, they could have came back, and 2 runs is not a lot at all. Spitballs just fumbled that game and they got the L. They did not score the entire game. They go scoreless throughout, and the Luigi Knights get the win, and they're off to a really good start this season. They don't have the best record. That's still the Diddy Monkeys, but the Luigi Knights are gonna improve to 3-1, and the Waluigi Spitballs are gonna decrease. They're gonna fall to 1-3. So opposite records for the Luigi and Waluigis. That's unfortunate for them. Yeah, they definitely could have came back from that, but I don't know what happened. They just couldn't lock in. Let's take a look at the box score. Light Blue Yoshi getting the MVP. Sure, I guess only 70 points. Honestly, no one really was playing outstanding. No one really like dominated. It was just kind of a mid performance with both teams, but Light Blue Yoshi with the MVP. I mean, yeah, nothing crazy for either team. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.